Hi, hello friends. Welcome to swayam nptel solutions. In this video, let us solve the week 1 quiz of programming data structures and algorithms using Python. First question, what is the value of g of 728 for the function below? The function has been given as g of y is equal to g of y, b is equal to 0. Initially b value is 0 while y greater than or equal to 3. So the value of y is 728. 728 is initially greater than or equal to 3, true. Because it is true, y comma b 728 comma 0 is assigned to y by 3 comma b plus 1. So we need to find out y by 3, 728 by 3. So let us take the calculator. Now let us calculate 728 by 3. 728 divided by 3. We need to calculate the floating point value. So it came as 242.666 and so on. So it is equal to 242.666 and so on, comma b value will become b plus 1 comma 1. So it is the first iteration. In the second iteration, we need to divide this particular value by 3. So once again I am dividing it by 3, divided by 3. It came as 80.888. So it is the second iteration. So b value will be incremented to 2. Let us calculate the third iteration. Divided by 3. This is the third iteration. Once again divided by 3. This is the fourth iteration. Once again divided by 3. This is the fifth iteration. So in the fifth iteration, we got the value as 2.995 and so on, comma 5. But here what is the value of y now? It is 2.995. Now compare in the while loop. 2.995 is greater than or equal to 3. The condition will become false. So the final b value is 5. The correct answer is 5. Next, let us go through the second question. What is the range? What is f of 90 minus f of 89? Given the definition of f below. So the definition of f is given. So initially let us consider f of 90. Initially s is equal to 0 for I in range 2 comma n. So I range will be from 2 to n value is 90. Because n value is 90, we need to consider up to n minus 1, 2 to 89. So what is the range here? 2 to 89. So what is the if condition says? If n percentage I, n percentage I, n is 90, 90 percentage I initial value is 2. So it is going to give what? It is going to give the remainder. So that's why we are checking the remainder must be 0. We are checking that whether this value is divisible by this value. We need to calculate all the values. So that's why we need to calculate all the divisors of 90 from 2 to 89. All the divisors of 90 from 2 to 89. So let us see the first divisor. 45 into 2. Next, the second divisor is 30 into 3. Next, The third one is 18 into 5. Fourth one is 15 into 6. Fifth one is 10 into 9. So these are the divisors, total divisors: 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 15, 18, 30, 45. So however, the second condition is there. I percentage 2 must be 1. What does it mean? This range value, if it is divided by 2, it must be equal to 1. What does it mean? It means that we need to consider only the odd numbers, If I percentage 2 is equal to 0, we need to consider even numbers. If I percent 2 is equal to 1, we need to consider odd numbers. What does it mean? Whatever the values we got, among these values, we need to extract only the odd numbers. So what are the odd numbers? 3 is the one odd number, 5 is one odd number, 9, next 15, next 45. So totally there are 5 odd numbers. So the answer is 5. Let us go through the third question. Consider the following function h. H is given and initially s is equal to true. For I in range 1 comma n plus 1, it means that the range of I must be in between 1 to n. We need to consider minus 1 in Python. So from 1 to n, if I into I is equal to n. For example, let us consider n value from 1 to 10. So initially if n is equal to 1, initially I passed 1 value, then 1 into 1 is equal to 1. It becomes true. Next, 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So when n is equal to 1, it works. From n is equal to 4, it works. Similarly, 3 into 3 is equal to 9. For n is equal to 3, it works. So what does it mean? When s will become false, what is the question? The function h of n given above returns false for a positive number n, if and only if. So when it returns s value false whenever it is a perfect square. So for 1, 4, 9, we got s is equal to false. So that's why the answer is, if n is a perfect square, then we are going to get s is equal to false for a positive number n. The answer is n is perfect square. Next, fourth question. Consider the following function foo. If m is equal to 0, return 0, else return m plus foo of m minus 1. So let us assume that m is equal to 10. So m is not equal to 0, so it will not return 0, but it is going to return m plus, that is 10 plus foo of m minus 1, foo of 9. So 10 plus foo of 9 is going to return what? 9 plus foo of 8. So it will continue 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus and so on up to foo of 0. So whenever m value becomes 0, it stops. So plus 1. So 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus and so on 1. So what is this this value? It is nothing but sum of n numbers. So what is the value? What is the formula for sum of n numbers? N into n plus 1 by 2. So here the correct answer we need to find out. First, let us see this value. The function always terminates with foo of n equal to factorial of n, but we are not getting factorial at all, so it is wrong. The function always terminates with the foo of n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So this may be correct. For a while, assume that this may be correct. Next, the function terminates for non-negative n with foo of n equal to factorial of n. This is wrong. The function terminates for non-negative n with foo of n equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is also could be correct. So among these two, what is the difference? Here it says that non-negative, we need to consider non-negative n. Here it says that you can take any n. So we have taken positive value, but now let us see by taking negative value. Assume m is equal to minus 10. So then it returns what? It returns m minus 10 plus foo of m minus 1, minus 10 minus 1. Minus 10 minus 1 is minus 11. So minus 10 plus minus 11 plus minus 12 plus and so on. It will keep on going. It will never reach to 0. So that's why the correct answer is the function terminates for non-negative n with foo of n is equal to n into n plus 2. So this is the explanation for week 1 assignment 1. For every week assignments, subscribe our channel as well as like the video. That's all for now.